team going forward to this federal election here on the South Coast in the seat of Gilmore. This election on the 21st of May is all about a choice. Elections are always about choices, and it's a choice between the strong economic management and the strong financial management that has ensured that Australia has been able to come through this pandemic with lower unemployment, more people obviously in jobs, an economy that's growing faster than the advanced economies of the world coming out of this pandemic, and ensuring that we can continue to guarantee the record investments that we're making in essential services. Unemployment down to 4%, the biggest budget turnaround in 70 years that we're able to announce just recently in the budget of over $100 billion, delivering real cost of living relief right here and now. But the economic plan, backed up by a AAA credit rating that we've been able to retain during this global crisis when it comes to our economy, to ensure Australia is well set up with a strong economic plan for the future. That contrasts to a Labor opposition who Australians know can't be trusted to manage money. They know that they're unproven. They've had 3 years to set out an economic plan and haven't set out that economic plan. And you know, if you haven't got an economic plan, then you cannot back in the commitments that you make. We've been able to back in the commitments we've made. Our Medicare bulk billing rates are now up to 89%. They started at 82% when we first came to government. Investing in those essential services backed in by a strong economy and strong financial management. Now, down here on the South Coast, there are many important issues, but continuing to drive unemployment down, and particularly youth unemployment, has always been a big priority here on the South Coast of New South Wales. And to be here at East Coast Cannery, a great local business, creating jobs, making things here in Australia. We're able to invest $1 million in partnership with East Coast Canning here to ensure that they could take advantage of the opportunities that they know are ahead, to employ more Australians and to see Australia move ahead in advanced manufacturing in the food and beverage sector. But the other reason you want to run businesses here on the South Coast is because you love living on the South Coast. And the quality of life people are able to enjoy here, whether it's down in Bay and Basin or out there at Shoalhaven Heads or indeed in the Nowra Township or elsewhere throughout the beautiful South Coast, that quality of life depends so much on the investment we put into infrastructure. And today we're announcing a commitment of $40 million and the strong advocacy of Andrew Constance, who knows roads are better on the South Coast than anyone else, $40 million to invest in the safety of local roads, key interchanges, key stretches of road that means that people can move around the South Coast more safely and more quickly, getting home sooner and safer, and ensuring they can continue to enjoy the great quality of life that's available here on the South Coast. And with that, I'll ask Andrew to make a few remarks and spell out those commitments.
Great. Thanks, Andrew. Well, this election campaign is going to be a positive one for the people of Gilmore, and I've said this all along. We're not interested in negative politics. We want to deliver great outcomes. And starting day one of this campaign, to be here with the PM to announce $40 million for local roads, which have done it terribly tough through the natural disasters we've had, like the community. We're very keen to make sure that we invest in the local infrastructure that matters to local communities, from Culburra Beach to Basin View. This $40 million announcement is about rebuilding the region's roads. We have seen some terrible designs, roads which have passed their use-by date, and to be supporting local government with the jobs on the ground is something which is really important. You can't do it unless you manage your economy, you manage your books, and make sure that you can deliver. And for our region, after all the hardship, from fires to flood to pandemic, it's vitally important that we now continue our recovery with this type of job creation program. Everyone's fed up to the back teeth of the state of the roads. Between all the potholes and all the challenges with the weather, this is the best way forward for our community, and there's more to come throughout this election campaign. Thanks, PM.